You're watching a video produced from Sandridge Energy Studios at Opubco.
For News OK, I'm Dave Morris, here to tell you about a fun event this weekend up at UCO, benefiting athletics at the University of Central Oklahoma. I'm joined by Adrienne Nobles, UCO Director of Communications, and by Martha Brennan, who's the track coach, I believe. Guys, thanks so much for your time, for coming in. I certainly appreciate it. Tell me about Dancing with the Broncos.
Dancing with the Broncos is an event coming up on Friday. We've got 21 student athletes paired with 21 faculty staff on campus, and they've been practicing for a month, about every week, and it's been kind of a random collection of activities, but they're going to dance on Friday in front of potentially 300 to 400 people. That's in conjunction with an auction first and then the dance, so we'll see what happens. How
are these athletes doing? How's the training and practice going so far?
You know, there are some big guys that can really move well. And
basketball players, football players?
Football.
Okay.
And we've got a couple other guys that can't move at all.
Not so much?
No, so it's really cool.
And they're doing salsa, right? Isn't
yes.
that the, yeah, so some hip action in there.
Oh, so they're learning something. This is an academic endeavor too.
Some footwork, some hip action. This would be something I would be terrible at, people. I'd be that tall, awkward guy that people would be like, oh my goodness, we gotta watch him all night long.
And it's getting competitive. I mean, people are talking about what pairing may be
so,
ahead.
So there's already some favorites.
Yes, absolutely.
But the cool thing is at the event, if you go as a spectator, not one of the contestants, you can also have a short little salsa lesson, right?
Yep.
And do some dancing yourself. So
how did this event come about?
Well, it came about late last spring. We had a collaborative effort with the Drug and Alcohol Prevention Office. They received a grant, the Choices program, and from there they were looking for some events that we could do in the athletic department for our student athletes. So we came up with a dance, and from there it kind of bubbled into this crazy campus activity.
And you guys, you participating in this?
She tried to get me to. I've been participating on the back end, doing a lot of the pre.
She's been wonderful. She's been absolutely wonderful. But there's been just a ton of people that have stepped up and are really helping with the event. But we'll be dancing informally, not in the official dance.
Does it count if I salsa while I did the press release?
I think that does count. I think that does count. And according to the press release, this does benefit UCO athletics. And tell us a little more about that.
Well, each team will get a percentage of the auction, and from there they can do what they want with that money, and that money is typically used for uniforms, travel, scholarships. We also have some money that will be designated towards an awards program. We have a banquet in the spring that typically recognizes student athletes, and we don't have a lot of funding for that. So it'll be kind of under the student athlete category of helping them with whatever things that come up in their areas.
Dancing with the Broncos is Friday night at the Hamilton Fieldhouse on the UCO campus. It will also contain a special tribute to Dr. Tracy Vick.
Dr. Vick, his daughter's on our track and cross country team.
So it's one of your athletes?
Mm-hmm. One of our athletes, and of course we went to the funeral last summer, and talking with the parents, or with Mrs. Vick, she's wanted to do something for the athletic department. And I said, well, we have this event coming up, and we would like to annually recognize someone that has been involved with athletics and also been involved with UCO. So I asked permission to do her husband in the tribute this year, and we've kind of been working from there.
And he attended classes at UCO. Part of his story, he decided to become a dentist late in life. He had another career, I believe, as an engineer with Boeing, and UCO provided him with the flexibility that he needed to be able to start this second career and take some classes towards that. So not only was it special to him in that way, but also it meant a lot to his daughter, who is on the track team. So we're honored to be able to recognize him in this way.
It's a very nice touch, and my condolences to the family. Again, Dancing with the Broncos, I believe the actual athletic portion of this kicks off 9 p.m. on Friday night, is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Good
so
stuff.
Great! We can't wait.
Here's the info for you guys. Tickets are $50 for the entire event, $10 if you just want to view the dancing and participate apparently in an open dance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look out.
And Buddy Bronco's going to be there.
Uh-oh. Added bonus.
Buddy Bronco's got moves.
All right. Again, the Hamilton Fieldhouse, the UCO campus. More info available at broncosports.com. And the Oklahomans, Diana Baldwin, have a story in the Oklahoman and newsok.com. If you want tickets, you can call the UCO Athletic Department. That number, 405-974-2501. Ladies, nice to meet you. Thanks so much for your time today.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.